Hi, and welcome to this short video. I'm going to be taking you through how a provider can manage their volunteers. So one of the key features which some providers are not aware of is the ability to group volunteers together. And you can group volunteers together for two purposes. So the providers may want to restrict an opportunity to just a specific group of volunteers, or they may just want to be able to find those volunteers, quite quickly to send them an email. So they're the main reasons for grouping them together. If you're going to group them together, all you have to do is log in, go down to groups, and create a group first of all. Then once they've added the grouping, so let's take the example of like a minibus. Say minibus drivers. And I had a group of volunteers who I've seen their driving licenses. I'm happy for them to drive the minibus, and I want to restrict an opportunity to just those volunteers. Well, first of all, I have to create a group. And once I've created the group, then they just need to go to Manage Volunteers, down to Search Volunteers. Now we know that they're not going to see a list of every volunteer on the system. They're only going to see volunteers who are linked to them. Right? And then just select the volunteers they want to put in the group. And down the bottom here, it says Change Group. And then you can either add them or remove them using these drop-down options here. Once actually in a group, then they can quite easily, if you're trying to find that group again, you can just go to the filters, down to Group Member, and then add that filter in there. We don't need the name one. And then let's just select the group here and search for them. That's going to bring up the same two people again. Or when they're creating an opportunity, then they may want to restrict the opportunity. So they fill out the details and name and description, but they may want to restrict it to a specific group of volunteers down here, restrict to volunteer group. Now remember, providers have their own groups of volunteers, and admins, you have your own groups of volunteers as well. And they're two separate groups. You can't see their groups, they can't see your groups. So the groups are specifically to the provider, specifically to the provider. So hopefully that is useful. If you pass that information on to your providers, I think some of them definitely won't be aware of it and should find it very useful. Okay, thanks for your time.